Hey everybody, it's Dov Davidoff, and you're listening to Chronicles of the Nerds.
Mikey from Chronicles of the Nerds here with comedian Dov Davidoff. How you doing today?
Hello, everybody.
Well, you've been a comedian for years. You've been able to work with a lot of awesome other great comedians as well. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your history as a comedian?
I was running my mouth one time and somebody asked me to do a show, but as far as history, the first time I did comedy, I was 21 years old. I grew up in a very strange way, and it was connected. It was connected to just seeing shit in my own way, and comedy made sense, because it kind of like reconciled something. And the first time I did it, it was. It felt, as right as it could feel for the first time, and it just made sense from there. I just started. It's brutal early on, but that's how.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been in the business altogether?
Altogether, I guess about 14 years, something like that. Between acting and doing other things, it wasn't necessarily hardcore stand-up every night early on. Stage time is so difficult to get early on. After a few years, it was stage time every night, just pursuing that angle, as well as the other things you need to do in this game.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, definitely. It's I've heard from other comedians that we've interviewed and spoken with that it can definitely be one of those very long roads that you have to be extremely motivated to really achieve. Is that right?
Yeah, you gotta almost not have a fucking choice. It's like, you just gotta, on some level, yeah, you gotta be motivated, but at the same time, it's like, if it feels right, and it makes sense on a substantial level, something you do. It's almost difficult to kind of explain, but certainly motivation would play into it, yeah.
What would you say is one of the things that really motivates you to keep moving forward? And now that you're getting the...
I like deconstructing shit and trying to figure out funny ways of telling the truth. And it's my experience of things. For some reason, it can be therapeutic. It can also be the opposite of therapeutic in some way, but it's I'm still engaged in the process. It's hard, to write a good joke that is actually about something, which are the ones I really like, is not. You gotta keep learning and keep looking at things and keep experiencing them, and then trying to take them apart and put them back together in a way that's comedic and relatable. And it's and the challenge is such that I continue to be engaged by it.
Very good. Now, I've had the chance to already view your new special on Comedy Central, which is very hilarious. So why don't you tell people about the special? What's coming up?
My special comes out May 1st at 11 p.m., so please tune in. May 1st at 11 p.m., and it's good. Unlike, sometimes like that half hour, I really didn't like the pacing. I didn't like some of the material. I just didn't like it. For a number of reasons. I didn't like the cuts. But this special is the real deal. This one, I believe, holds up. I think the material, the performance, I did what I wanted to do, the way I wanted to do it, and I think it works. So please check it out. May 31st, 11 p.m.
I definitely have to back you up on that. It was very, very good, and definitely, I've seen you. Here and there, but I've never actually really had a chance to really see a special with you, and it was definitely something that made me a fan, so,
Oh, thanks, man, yeah.
Good work. So, what else
People that have just seen me for 15 minutes or whatever might be surprised by some of it. I think the material is at a level that, and the performance that feels as though it's the real deal, I think sometimes guys have some material together, and then there's the performance. But I think when they can be put together in the voice, and a high-end kind of production, I think it works. So check it out, please.
I love the stage setup too. It's hilarious. The way that you had the stage setup for the show. It was very cool.
Oh yeah. Yes. There was a stages on it that was an interesting. He had an interesting take, and I think he did a good job.
Now, what can we expect for the future from you? Is there any other big news? Or anything like that
I'm writing a show. I'm writing a show right now with Neil Brennan, who was co-created Chappelle's.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start prepping soon, and it looks like it's for showtime, and so that's what we're working on right now, and hopefully this project will continue to move forward.
Do you have a title for that project?
We like it. What's that?
Do you have a title for the project?
No. We don't. No, it's just a working title. But it's been written, and we're working on making it, and and hopefully I'll have some information soon that I can communicate.
Great. Well, let's see here. Dov, is there anything else you'd like to communicate to the people out there? Anything that you like to promote or anything like that?
Well, no, man, I'm just on and off the road. Please check out my website, dovlive.com. Sign up on my email list, and I got a CD in stores now that's been there. It's called The Point Is, and thank you for taking the time to listen.
Well, hey, thank you for the time for the interview, Dov, and definitely everybody should tune in May 1st at 11 p.m. to check out your new special on Comedy Central.